Yes, it's visible.
Yeah. So yeah, before this, anyone has any idea what is Linux and why Linux?
Linux is a Unix-based operating system like Windows, but it is more flexible, and there are a lot of things we can do easily, like
Mm-hmm.
Android and iOS. It is very user-friendly. You can
Mm-hmm.
do things like easily.
Hmm. Okay, thanks, Divyansh. Yeah, so anyone why Linux or just in a simple term, what is Linux? Anyone has any idea on that?
Yeah, Linux is more secure than Windows platform
Okay.
and is completely open source. So anyone can use and develop themselves if it necessary, and more reliability and more secure.
Yeah, good question and good answer. Thanks, Shiva. So here, coming to this, before Linux, see, everyone, as you said, DevOps for DevOps and cloud engineer, Linux is the basic, terminology. I can say it's very much important for us to, like has we have pre-primary, we understand the words properly, alphabets, then go with the words. Has we have connection with everything. Every class teaches something, right? You're also in our cloud and DevOps, we require Linux. It's like pre-primary. Without pre-primary, high school, we can't understand. The same way, Linux is also very much important for a person who is dealing with the cloud and DevOps. Okay. So somebody has answered like now, like I think Devyansh has said it's an OS, right? OS. So anyone has any idea what is OS?
OS means
Huh?
operating system,
Yeah. So how? Which
and
are the three types of operating system?
I think one is a DOS and one is a graphical user.
Types of OS. Like which are those?
I mean server operating system
Hmm.
and desktop operating systems and
Hmm.
embedded operating systems.
Yeah. But I am speaking. Okay, fine.
Real-time ones or network OS.
Okay. See, there are three types of OS. Okay, there are three. Okay. So out of that, kya diagram? 1 minute. Okay. First belongs to Windows. Right. First is Linux. Second one is Windows. And third one is any idea? Mac.
Mac OS.
Mobile or okay.
Mac OS. Right. See, here out of this, what happened? Basically, these are three types of OS. This OS only we have in our AWS. Right. So these are the servers. Okay. Sorry, these are the servers which we will be working on. Okay. And now recently updated AWS console has Mac also. Right. So inbuilt whatever you want, again you can work on that. Okay. So let's say we are concentrating, as Shiva said, that Windows has like Linux has more security. So most of the company, let's say 100 out of 100, 90% of company use Linux, right? Linux is like based on I want to say like based on the cloud and AWS side, they are comfortable with Linux rather than Windows and Mac. Okay, because it has its own priority. Okay, what is that? How it is that we'll discuss more about it. But before that, I want to go with the classes. Okay, before Linux, what was the issue? Who came? Why Linux has come? And who is the person who created that? Right. So there was a person in 1970. Okay, Unix first before Linux. No, there was a person. There was a software called a software OS called Unix. Okay, it is also very much powerful. It has multi-user multitasking. It is also an operating system which was developed in 1917. Okay, 80 and T's Bell Lab they have created there. Okay, where foundation for many modern operating systems. So Unix is the first operating system which has come into picture. So the person who created it was by Linus. Okay. So before Linux, Unix has come into picture. So this Unix was also so good and it has also so many features, but again there was some problem with Unix. Okay. So the person who created this, okay, Unix, he, in the same lab, the other, Linus, by name Linus has come into picture. Then he came, he was very much interested in Unix. Then he had some projects, he was doing some projects there, he has implemented Linux. So many people were very much interested in Linux. So Linux has come into picture. So this both together, Linux, Linus is the, it will happen, right? So there is a scientist, Faraday's law, so many things will say, right? How they keep their law, names based on their name, right? The same year also, Linus was a person who created Linux, implemented Linux, discovered. Then he, the name has come Linux. Okay. So here again, we should understand the difference between Linux and Unix, right? Unix was licensed and Linux is an open source. Here I said it was an open source, yes, but it was licensed. You have to buy it. It was not free. But Unix, Linux is an open source. See what company is interested into: free, secured. Okay, so that's what Linux is providing. It is free and it is secured. Right? Linux is what? Linux is completely commands. Okay. Now let's say if we have Windows, and on our Windows we can see so many desktops. We can see so many folders. All these things is available on this, right? But here in Linux, everything will be there. But everything is based on Linux. Sorry, everything is based on commands. Without commands, there is no Linux. Okay. Okay. We'll understand. We'll go. Don't not to worry. I'll tell you that Linux is inspired by Unix and is designed to be very unique. Unix like it is follows many same as I said, Linus was very much interested in this, so he followed that. He designed same like that, but he has followed the same principles, standards, and all. But he make it more compatible, very much user friendly, I can say. Okay, so commands and all, everything was so good. Then what happened? Linux came into picture. Okay, so here, Linux is an open source kernel. I'll tell you what is kernel. Okay, a kernel is a core part of operating system managing, system resources and communication between hardware and software. Okay, for this, I think I can explain you here. Okay, why I'm not able to look? I'm sorry. I just want to show you the architect. Here I am. Okay. Okay, let's consider this only. Let's consider. Okay, fine. Think this is a hardware for us. Okay, and this is a kernel. Okay, and this I want to move. I'm so sorry. I don't use this, but
It's okay. You can take a new page, right?
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
But don't say what I want to say.
Yeah.
Thank you. I don't use this. First time. Okay, fine.
No worries.
This is the first one. Okay, which is an hardware, and then comes the kernel, and then your application. CLI. That's what we work. Okay. Here then comes the application. First, again, I write it here. I'll write short form. Okay. So this is hardware. And the second one is kernel. What we are studying now, kernel. And the third one is CLIs. CLI is visible, no? Okay. So CLI, okay. CLI. Then comes our hardware. Sorry, application. Not hardware, application, right? So this hardware cannot directly talk to the application, right? We required somebody, right? So the same way here also, hardware first communicate with kernel. That's what we are studying. Kernel is the heart of the Linux. Okay, kernel is heart of the Linux. Kernel is required, and then again we will study more about kernel. CLI. CLI is what? It's a command line interface. This is what we are doing today. We are studying about Linux. Linux is all about commands, right? So it's all about commands, and you give command and your work is done for you, right? So that's what we are studying. We are telling to this hardware CLI, whatever I'm giving, please install packages or whatever the process we are doing is based on that. This phase only we are studying in our system. We will study in Linux. Then comes application. So hardware, kernel, CLI, and application. This is an architect of Linux. right? This is an architect of Linux and how it will work. So as we study or we go for any event or something, it's very much important for a person to explain them in a very diagram structured way, right? So this is the structure. First one is hardware, then kernel, then CLI, then app, right? CLI is a part of our study. Whatever we are doing it now, it's based on CLI only. So all whatever we are doing is based on CLI and which we will be studying now. Okay. So coming to a kernel, let's say we have different types of you might have heard about different types of Linux. Any idea which are the different types of Linux?
Yeah, Ubuntu and Red Hat Linux.
Yeah, Ubuntu, Red Hat Linux, and there are so many other also, right?
Yes,
So
yes.
yeah, what happened? How they are divided and why the company has given Red Hat. You know, Red Hat might be there. Okay, Ubuntu might be there. Anyone has heard about Amazon? Amazon Linux, which we have on our AWS. Okay, anyone heard about Kali Linux? Okay, these are
Yeah,
again we
Kali,
have so many.
Fedora.
Fedora is name. There are so many other also. Okay, so here all these things, all this Linux, how these are also Linux only, but how it is divided, right? So based on they will take this kernel, okay, they will take every these they will take this kernel, they'll modify it. Okay, let's say we have Ubuntu. We will apt is a package for us to download anything. It's a language. Okay, for again for when we go with the Amazon, right? When we go with Amazon, here again, what will happen for if we go with Amazon, then we require EC2 user. UC2 hyphen user to enter into that. So we will go through it. Okay, not to worry. But I want to say is they just modify few things and they create their own Linux. Okay, all are Linux only. All will follow based on Linux part, but they are modifying it. Then they are creating their own Linux and they are bringing that into picture. So this is what they are different types of Linux, which we will be studying on our AWS console. Like you people will be studying on your AWS console. Everything is inbuilt. So if you want still any more, there are so many. Okay, this is very few we have studied, but there are so many Linux. So I believe they take it kernel and they do it and they modify and then bring it out. Okay, but most if you know Ubuntu, then you can do it in any other you can work on any Linux, but that's not totally fine. But there's only few commands or to install. Okay, for yum we will use yum to install packages in Amazon, but Ubuntu we use apt, sudo apt. Okay, but it's very small commands or very basic commands. You will understand. You have documents on that also. So I believe this is clear. So what is architect? Why Linux are differently divided and how and on what basis they work. Okay, based on kernel. Kernel is that important. Okay. So any doubt in this? Kernel? Anyone has any doubt with respect to kernel? Clear with kernel? Yeah. So here again, Linux. Next one is distros. What is that? Okay. What is distribution in Linux? Okay. So it's an operating system made from software collections which includes the Linux kernel. That's what I said, right? They will be using different kernels like Ubuntu, Red Hat, CentOS, all this. Okay, they take kernel, they modify it, then they give it. Okay, the same way here also. We have phone, Android. We have again Mac OS. iOS. We have again how the phone is divided based in Android. We have types of but different companies. Again, why? Because they have their own features. The same way here also Linux is divided into. Yeah. So next one is key features. What are the key features? We understood like Linux, okay, it is free and it is open source, it is secure, okay. But what are features of that? Okay, there are many, but we are studying few. It's an open source. Code is freely available and can be modified. It's freely available and you can modify it as you want. That's what the people did and they have modified it. And they have multi-users, can access the system resources simultaneously. You can run multiple tasks simultaneously. Okay, strong security features. And it has portability. You can run on various hardware platforms. Example, why multi-users? We are using Teams, right? Currently, Teams also, there's some limit for that. Okay, once the increaser or the users are increased, you have to pay for that, right? Some subscription will be there. The same thing goes with Zoom meeting. There are so many other portals also which you have to pay, right? So, but here in OS, in Linux, it's not like that. you have millions of users, no problem, you just add them, I don't have any problem, right? What else company want? It's free and it's secure, right? So company are very much attracted to Linux and they follow that. Yeah. Coming to this, very important for everyone to understand what is the market role, right? Linux are very much important in demand for system administrators, and then DevOps engineer, cloud architect, software developers, network engineers, cybersecurity, and many more. Okay, that's what we are studying today: DevOps and cloud. That's what we are. It's important for us to learn. Industry, like many big company, tech companies, tech giants companies, they prefer this for Linux. Everyone, as I said, Linux is complete, occupying 90% in the market. How AWS has occupied 80 to 90%, the same way Linux also has occupied 80 to 90% in the market. So people prefer Linux. Okay, fine. As I said, Unix has come in 1960. Then has come Minix. We have not discussed about Minix, not required, but it has come into 1970. 1980, Windows has come. Then 1990, Linux has come. Linux is the latest one, but it has explored, it has covered more than these three, right? Yeah, so this is enough, I guess. Yeah. So till now, I have given the structure architect in details, like what are this hardware. In hardware, which are things will come. They are CPU, RAM, disk, networks, right? In kernel, what is kernel? Like processor, memory, okay, file system, networking, all this fall under uh, kernels. Okay, system utilities, again is part of OS. So we are again dependent on OS also. Shell, okay, what is bash, what is this, all we will study once we are into the class. So for now, you can skip that. So it's, and then the later is application. I have explained you in the paint, right? So this is only have explained here in details, like what are the types, like what all exactly it is. So far, anyone has any doubts? All are clear? Yeah. I believe it's clear, so I'm going ahead. Okay, coming to this. Yeah, hardware layer is the physical components of computer like CPU, RAM, disk, networks, interfaces, all this fall under that. OS interacts with hardware using device drivers. So yeah, so again, kernel, it's a core of Linux. As I said, it's a heart of the Linux. Kernel is very much important. Responsible directly managing the system resources, including. So your as I said, again, it's an OS kernel. It is taken and it is modified and it will be managing by the different companies. Okay, so what we have studied so far. Process management, it falls under again kernel, memory, device drivers, file system management, and network management. All these fall under kernels again. Yeah. Yes, I have given the architect here, terminal utilities and all. That's what I have explained that. Yeah. Yeah. So coming to the shell, right? What is shell? CLI is a shell, right? There's no confusion. Like CLI is a shell. Okay. Shell is something, it's a command line interface. Whatever we are doing now on Linux is based on commands. Everything is commands. Okay. So again, there are types of shells, bash, yes, Z, SH, KSH, fish, all those things. But for now, latest version is bash. Okay. So which we will be studying. You might have seen on, if you have used any coding or something, you have bash, then you have bash terminal, right? That is what this Linux is, which has all the features of Linux. It's the latest updated version of bash. So in depth we will study when we have a class of that. But for now, you just you can just listen. No problem. Yeah. File system. In file system, we have so many directories, bin directories. Okay. Again, here we have this root, right? Root directories. That is very much important to understand. This is called as root directories. Slash, right? Forward slash. It is called as forward or backward. There's a slash. Okay, that is called as directory. Okay, this is called bin. And there are so many other directories also. When we will install, I'll tell you where and when it will be there, right? Let's say we have this folder. In this folder, we have desktop, downloads and all, right? In desktop, again, we have program, user, so many, you in here you can go and check, right? So in the same way here also we have the inbuilt things will be there in the Linux. Okay, that is etc var home, okay, dev and pro c, all these things will be there in the terminal. So we will study for now, you can just go through it. Then we have applications, all these things. Okay, for now I think this is more than enough. I have given few explanation of few of the popular Linux what are there. So Alpine Linux is also there. Yeah, this is very much important to know. First, as we have C drive, D drive, different drives, right? In Linux, this is the drive. This is the home directory. We call the slash as directory, home directory, which is again divided into different trees. Okay. In home directory, we have bin, dev, and etc, usr, user, okay, home, libraries, csbin, temp files, and var files. Okay, these all are directories, not files. Sorry. Again, in user, we have bin, man, okay, lib, local, share, lock, and temp. You might have heard like if some, in production or pre-prod, we understand like if the storage is more, go and delete the temp file. So temp file, where the temp files will be present, right? So that will be present in the directories. So that's what, where the temp file, everything, there is some standard location I can say where these files will be there. So that is inbuilt. Have we have in phones, we have inbuilt application, right? Here also we have inbuilt application in that, such that everything will be stored default. We don't need to do anything. But if whatever few things in this, what all will be there in lib, what will be there, esbin, what will be there, all those we will study. Okay, so this is very much important for us to understand the directories, and this is inbuilt, which is there in the Linux. Okay. Yeah, so I have given detailed explanation about directories. But before that, I want to know, anyone has any idea about Ubuntu terminal? Anyone install that? Because I don't want to make class boring. Theory makes you boring. So I thought of doing some hands-on instead of telling. I'll complete this. But before that, I want to ask you people. You're okay to listen the rest of thing, or you want to do hands-on? Hello.
We can listen first, then do hands-on.
Sorry, can I continue with the next one, or you want to install?
We can listen first, then install the first. And
Okay.
installation will be doing a dual boot one or a virtual machine.
No, we have two options currently, because what I feel, right, Ubuntu is very much easy and user friendly, basically to understand things and all. That is only a concept, right? So I'll go with that. We can install it in our desktop, such that whatever we are doing, we will create a common folder like project or Linux project. That will be a common folder. Whatever we are doing, everything will do it there only, such that everyone will have a common platform. Says that we for VMs, what will happen as we have to pay for console, right? There's some limits also. So every day, if you stop and on and stop it and on it again, then it might charge you, and it's not feasible for you every day doing that. So I believe in desktop only, I'm okay. So so far people did like that, and it was comfortable and easy to understand and grasp that. Okay, so we will follow that.
Okay.
Yeah, simple steps, your work is done. If you go with VMs and all, it will completely occupy and make your system low and down. Sometimes copy paste will not work. So there are few things which is, if I'm not there and something happened, then if you don't understand command, Linux is boring, completely boring. So I don't want make you boring. So I want to go with that. Okay. Okay. Fine. See, as I said, root directory. This is / as it is. It's a root directory. We call it as the root directory. In this, it's a top level directory in Linux. Okay, everything starts from here. As we start the computer, everything will be stored in our drive or some folder. The same thing here also. It's a main directory where everything starts from here. Okay. Then is bin. Okay, so what is this? See, how did I explain here? Based on this structure wise only, I have explained. Okay. Okay, coming to in bin folder, what will be there, right? So have how we have folders here, right? In folder, I will go inside that and check what all things are there, right? Here also we have folders. In folders, what all things will be there? It is called as bin means binaries, essential command files, and in this we have contain basic commands needed by all the user like ls, for ls cp. What is this? We will discuss on our basic commands, but only remember we have other all the users, whatever is created commands given by users will be stored here. Okay, essential command files will be there. And in dev files we have presence device, like it represents the hardware drives like dev, sda, usb, cd-roms, and all these things will be present in the device files. In etc folders we have configuration files. Okay, it contains all configuration settings like network, user settings, services, all this, etc. Okay. uh, Again, in user file we have the program files. It contains the files and regular users, and it contains its own structure inside. Again, inside the user bin, as I said, right, user has its own these many files under it again. So it will have its own structures, that is user bin. In that, more commands will be there, user commands will be there. Again, here is manual pages for commands will be there, shared libraries will be there. In local we have locally installed software we will have, and here we have shared files again icons, document, docs, all those things. Okay, no need to buy hard, no need to grasp also, but go through it, what will be there, that is only a concept. Okay, so in your interview no one will ask what will be there in this file, not to worry about it. Okay, the next one is home. Home is something which will each user gets a folder here. Home is something where, example, I'm into home and I have an user called Pooja. So this is a directory in home. Everything how we have home screen, right? Here also it's like that. Everything will be stored here. Next comes libraries. All essential shared libraries will be here. Okay. Here help system programs in bin and yes bin runs correctly. We understood what is bin binaries, but here what is yes bin? It is a system binaries. So whatever it is very much recommended for administrators. Okay, to understand the IP config, reboot, networking few, all those things. For admin part, it is very much useful, and everything will be stored in this yes bins. Then come temp files. Temp files is very common for all these. It happens, right? So if your system is not working, they ask you to delete the temp files, right? So all caches to be cleared. So this is temp files will be everything will be stored in this part. Next is var. It's a variable data. It stores files that changes like logs, mail, or app data. In that way, again it has subfolder. How we have for user, right? Like that. Here also for var we have these many folders. So we have logs and in logs we have all logs. See, logs is very much important for a developer, right? To understand what happened, why it exactly happened. Everything will be stored here. Next come log. Log files too are managed. They are log the files and manage the resources access. And here again in here everything in var also we have temp files. So usually whenever our storage like let's say EC2 instance has more storage occupied or something, because of that my workflow has stuck. So I can delete in two parts. One is var temp, another one is temp files. Okay, so in these two files we can delete that. So far, so this is enough, I guess, because we have some basic.
Yes.
You can see,
Yes.
right? Yeah. Okay. You should first the one who is using Mac, you have terminal default, so no need to worry about it. No need to install Ubuntu. You have by default. Okay. So you can run that command. You can directly start with commands. Okay. And for everyone who are using Windows, you have Microsoft Micro Store. Okay. So Microsoft Store. Okay. So here you have Ubuntu. Click on Ubuntu. We have many Ubuntus, but our goal is Ubuntu app. So you can install that. So it will take some time. It will take some space of 5.9 GB. So yeah, that is one thing. Okay, first thing. Second thing is what you have to do. You have to go with command prompt just go with run as administrator. And then I have given in notes, uh, just a minute. Yeah. Yes. So you can see this. Everyone who has shared your mail IDs yesterday, I have shared with you, and the one who don't have, I will share on WhatsApp. So you can go through this command. First command is this. Okay, you have to keep your installation running. So it takes some 5 to 7 minutes to get installed. So let's not disturb that. First thing, and second thing, what you have to do, all these things you have to run on your command prompt. Okay? Run this command with administrator. Okay, that's it. Okay, so you have to run, you have to follow this step, follow this step and get installed. So if anyone is, you have to install that. Okay, so I'll wait for 5 minutes, next 5 minutes. After that, I will start with the class. So anyone has any doubts in this? First, go to MicroStore and then install that. Microsoft Store and install that. And second thing, you have to run all these commands on the command prompt. Okay, with the help of administrator prompt. Okay, go and install it. It will take some time, so that's fine. Don't stop in between when it is downloading. So it will take some time. Okay, when you open your Ubuntu, it should show username. Here in CMD only, it will ask you username and password. So give easy password like numbers or something. Don't give complicated, because when we run when throughout our class we require that for it will. So if you want to install something for packages or something like that, it will ask password. So remember your user and your password, user ID and password. So in this way your terminal will open. This is Ubuntu terminal. Okay. So we'll wait for. I'll be giving 5 minutes. 7:25 we will start. 3 minutes. Take your 5 minutes, no problem. In between this, if anyone has any doubt, you can ask me. Or if anyone is facing any issue, you can ask. Done? Anyone has any doubts?
Yeah, can you please share the command screen?
Yeah. Sorry, I'll share.
Pooja, uh, instead of this command prompt, can we use PowerShell as well, right?
Yeah. PowerShell
Okay.
and CMD also you can use.
Okay.
Pooja, are you sharing your screen?
No, I have not. I'm not sharing.
Oh, okay.
Yes, Shiva.
Pooja, is there any difference between command prompt and I think PowerShell something?
Yeah. Both works. It's like few command lines I can say. That's it. But both works in the same way because default we have in Windows.
So anyone can be user, either PowerShell or command prompt is right?
Yes, yes. Few command, but the thing which I have given is installation is for command CMD command prompt, not for PowerShell.
Okay.
So you can install on that as well.
Okay. So,
Yeah. So I have sent the screenshot last one the command. When you run that, you should show the version. So if everything is fine, then it will show the version of the Linux. So you can go through that. Okay. So yeah, Zaid, done. I have given the last command. So can you check that, run that command and check whether the version it is reflecting or not? You have followed all the steps, right? On
Yes,
what?
madam.
Yeah.
Hello, Pooja.
Yeah. Yes.
Where I can find that command?
I have shared on WhatsApp. WhatsApp group.
Sorry, I think
Well, it's
I'm not
over
in
or
that group.
then anything.
1 minute. I think Praveen, commands I have shared on WhatsApp. So once you
Okay.
share me the your contact details and mail ID, I'll be sharing the document notes where all our notes will be there only first thing. And like for now, for time being, I have shared the commands on WhatsApp group, so you can get it. You can do that. Okay. Yeah. Again,
I
your
am not in that
user.
WhatsApp group. So.
Okay, I will be sharing here in the chat then. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Uzair, 1 minute. I'll be back to you on this. Okay, 1 minute.
Okay.
Huh?
Okay.
Yeah. So I said does Praveen. I have shared the commands. Charan. Huh?
Okay. Thank you.
Yes. Check this. Okay, and your output should be this. So Uzair, this command is for you also. WSL LSB underscore release
Okay.
space A. So check whether you get the you got the output or no version. If it is, then everything is fine. You can directly go with Ubuntu now.
Can you again tell me? Tell me again.
Okay. WSL.
In the command only, madam.
Yeah. Teams on Teams charts also have shared. I have shared on WhatsApp group also the same thing. Check that, and when you I have shared the screenshot also. When you check that command, it should show version. Okay, then everything is running fine. Okay, fine.
Okay.
So
Can you tell me WSL what? WSL.
you want me to tell? WSL space.
Oh, that. Okay.
WSL space.
Okay.
LSB. LSB.
LSP.
L for line. ESB underscore release space minus
LSB.
LSB underscore. Yeah, better, you take it from the chat. No, you get confused. If something miss again, it will not show. It will show error. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah. So I believe everyone follow that. If anyone has any doubt, we will do at the end of the class because I don't want people to wait for somebody else or one or two people. So please follow the steps. If you have any doubts, we will definitely do it at the end of the class. End of the class in the sense, I have till 9 o'clock class. Okay, 7 to 8 and 8 to 9. So you can contact me after 9 o'clock such that I can help you out for 15-20 minutes. Okay. Okay. I'm sharing my screen and we'll start the class. Okay. So yeah. So I believe everyone are aware of Linux and introduction of Linux. Whoever are new to the class, you can go to the document which I'll be sharing and the videos which is recorded. Okay. Yeah. So I'll start it. Okay. Is somebody talking? If then please mute it. No. Okay. Fine. So basic commands. Okay. Today we will understand the basic commands, what each command mean. Okay, these are these are compulsory required for us. So I'll be telling these things and and the purpose of that and examples as well I have given. If you have any doubt, you can stop me in between. Okay, fine. Can we start, everyone? You can give me a thumbs up so I can start.
Yes, Pooja.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. Fine. First of all, file and directory, okay, management. And that we have CD. And always in command line, as everyone are aware, we have to give the exact command. If I'm giving capital C and capital D, it will not take, or vice versa. If I'm writing capital C and small d, it will not. Okay. So everything, whatever the alphabets and everything, how it is given, it is run based on that only. Okay. So CD in the sense, it is change directory. Okay. Change directory in the sense, again, in Linux, directory means folder. Okay. If you want to change any folder, for folder, we call this directory. Okay. Simple term, but rest all will be same. Okay. The other one is CP, which is called copy files. Okay. Example, for change directory, I want to go back again. CD. It's not like CD, you can go. Okay. CD, then enter, you have to give the folder name where you want to go. Okay. Then you are into that folder. Okay. Let's say CP, we will run all these commands. Okay. Not to worry about it, but I'm just explaining what does it mean. Okay. CP is something which is called as copy files. Okay. If you want to copy some files, then we are using this command CP. Okay. Less is something we will scroll through file like in in our phone something. If we keep on scrolling, right, in that way we will see if we find the less command. Okay. More in the something where you view the pages one by one. Okay. Less means you scroll one, like example, if I'm scrolling it, I get one by one page, right? But in more, we view by one page. Now on Teams we have this, right? This is one page, and Teams is the second page, and this is third page. This is more example. Okay. Other one is VI. VI in the sense, it's a Vim, it is also called as. Okay. Vim is something which an edit method. Okay. Edit in the sense, it's a latest version. First we had VI, but now it is Vim. Okay. So that if you want to edit some file, then we will go with edit file, or if you want to create a file, we will go with Vim only. Okay. Cat is something which, if you want to view the file, let's say if something you have folder test, in test what is there, you want to view that time you will use cat command. So as I said, everything is in short form. Everything, like, it will not be in full form and all, something like that. Make directory. MKDIR means make directory. So MAKE is make. MK they have given for make. The directory is for DIR, which is create directory. MKDR is something which is called as create directory. RM means it is remove or delete the folder. Okay. So not to worry about these examples. We will do it one by one when we'll execute in depth. For now, I just want to go through the basic commands and tell what exactly it is. Okay. So tomorrow when we return to the class, we will go through like example. I'll be asking random people what is RM, what is more, what is Vim, what is cat. Then you explain me. Okay. Otherwise, I'll be telling how to edit file. Then tell me through Vim command. So in that you have a brush up such that we will have a basic idea of the basic commands. Next one is move. If we want to move the file, then it is move command. PW is like present working directory, where you are, current path, where you are working, that it will show. Okay. And the other one is ls, like whatever things are there, like list, it will show everything. Okay. Find is something which you want to find some files or some example. We have search option on Google or files or Excel, wherever you go, right? So there the find command is normal find command, but how do you give? We will do it. Okay. Tar is something which is for the archive files. Gzip is something for the compress, right? Let's say large files, you want to reduce the size of that. So that period of time we call as gzip. Okay. Gunzip is something which is like decompress. For that we will use gunzip. So for now, one or two example I'll show you. Okay. So that you will have an idea. Not everything we will do once we start the particular topic. Okay. Let's say, as I said, I want to create a file. Okay. See, everyone. So for as we have the folder here, we can see this folder in our Windows, right? What is my folder have and all? If I want to go enter into this, then I can see that, right? So all this is available because it is visibly available. But in Linux, it's not like that. You have to create, you have to enter, then give the commands. Okay. Yesterday we have studied, right? Linux architect, how first we have hardware, then we have kernel, then we have the shell, CLI, then we have application. In that way, the Linux is divided architect, right? So here the command is based on the Linux only, right? So to make an example, let's say I want to create a file. Okay. For that, what I'll be using? mkdir. We will be using test. Okay. I think I have this test. Okay. Let's say I have created, but output is nothing. So what I'll do? So I'll be telling cd, this is change directory. From this project, you go to this. It will be in my file. My folder will be in project only, but I have to enter into the file, right? So I'll be writing the command test 123. Enter. You can see this, right? So blue color all is a folder in the sense directory. Okay. So when I go and check, nothing, no output is there. Okay. I want to come back command is cd space double dot. I want to go back to the previous folder. Again, I will check all these files are present, right? ls is what? Is something like list, all list, whatever is there, I want to check. That's what we have studied. We will do it everything is a topic, so not to worry, but I have told only simple thing what is required for you. Anyone has any doubts in this? Any doubts? Okay, fine. I'm going with the next one. This all fall under file and directory management. Okay. So how we have the folders, files, right? In that way, it is called as file and directory management. Another one is network commands. So network commands is what somewhere we call as like a curl command. Okay. That is for download the file, and wget for again download file, but it is for different Linux. Okay. So not to worry about it for now. We will study about it. IP. So let's say I want to check my IP. So there is no it is asking it is not working, but I will give IPA. Then this is my laptop IP, right? So for all those things, we will be using this formula. Okay, not formula. Sorry, command. Again, if config, it will show all the network interfaces. Okay, and let's start something which will show the active ports in your services. Okay, so all those we will be seeing. SSH is something which is called secure shell. Okay, remote login to another system. FTP is for download the download the files. Telnet is for test remote connection on port. Okay, these, so I have given the purpose, I have given the example, but our work is only to go through these commands. Okay, so each command, how to execute, what to execute, we will be doing it one by one. Next is process management. Process management is something command we call as PS. So we have example for this. Shows all the running command in your system. Okay, so again, yes, PS and grep. It is used for again process, but what is AUX, that we will study. Okay, kill and kill commands is like you don't want to delete that, nor you don't want to shut down or reboot, or you particular time that particular period of time you want to kill that process. So that time you will use kill command. Okay, so not to worry, Okay, we will be starting. We have different section for this, but I just want to help you through few commands to remember. So I have given these. So user management is something ID, which will show all the GUIDs, okay, UIDs and group memberships, whatever present, it will be showing that. Who am I shows your current username. Okay, so all those things it will show. Example, it will show Pooja. Pooja is the user currently. So everyone, when you install the Ubuntu, right, it will ask you the username. So you can give your name and password. So that period of time it will give you. Okay. So in the same way, pass WD. Okay, it change your or another user's password. Okay. For that we use pass WD. So is something what when you enter into another's user's or root account. Okay. At that time you use or SU. Okay. So all this will fall under user management. And the other one is application management. Means which is called which will show all the full path and execute, and it will show all the executable commands. Yum install is for Amazon Linux, okay, but we have for Ubuntu sudo apt install. Okay, we use apt. Okay, again, if you want to remove that, it is again like to uninstall, I can say. Okay, these are the commands. So these are the common regular commands which we will be using. Okay, systemctl start, in the sense to start the application. If you want to like that, okay, I have given an example for this SSHD. If you want to stop, then systemctl stop command. Okay, if you want to enable that, then same systemctl enable that. Okay, so I can show you that one example. So okay, but systemctl. So currently I have Nginx running. It is not same for you because you have not installed anything. So everything is ready for me. So it will be showing. Okay. So let's say I want to stop that my Nginx. So I'll tell stop. So it is showing. Okay. Still active because I have not gives. Okay. What is sudo command? Why did not stop and all those things will be. See here it is asking password because I said sudo, अभी भी active है. Okay, fine. There is something which is causing me an error. Okay, we will do that. Okay, so I think that the way it is connecting that it is able. Okay, fine. I'm into another account, so it is not showing me. So I will go. I have to switch back to the sudo user. Okay, so that's a different story. We will do that. Okay, so this is a common thing. Okay, if you want to check it, you want to start it, stop it. So in that way, why even though for start and status it is showing easily, but for stop, why it is asking me these many commands? Because I'm not a root user. Pooja is not a root user. So you have to switch back to the root user, then do it. Okay, so that's the reason it is asking me. So that's what the Linux plays role here. So whatever, if you're deleting, if you're doing anything, only root user can have all the permissions. Okay, except that any user cannot do that. Okay, so in that way, Linux is very much, I can say, important. Okay, so based on security part, okay, it is very much secured. So the one is environment variable commands. Okay, that is like for environment we say env. Okay, list all the environment variables. Okay, print environments. Okay, for this it displays value of specific variables. Okay, export, in the sense it will export all the sets, or it displays all the temporary environment variables. Okay, stores, in the sense it stores variables. Okay, like test environment into a current shell. Current shell is like something where our command line interface work. Okay, that. The other one is console and output. Console and output is something. It is like for cat, as I said, cat in the sense to review the file. Okay, I'll show you one for you. So I'll say cat. I want to go with CSV file. So whatever there in the CSV file, I can see that command, right? So like this, I can view the file if I go with cat command. Okay. So not to worry, we will go everything one by one, but I just want to show it one. So let's say I want to clear my terminal. So that time I will give the command clear. So all terminal is clear. Okay, like that echo again, here it is to print a message or show a variable value. So it will print a message for you if you give an echo command, and it should be into the double quotes. Give whatever you want and give the username. Okay, so it will print the value for you. Again, system control. Okay, that is power reboot is like something it will shut down your Linux. Okay, again, here it is. Why I have said desktop, because instead of VMs on AWS, why? Because everything whatever we store, everything will be there here, and we can pick up from yesterday's class or today's class, and we can do the next resume our class. That's the reason I am asking everyone to install Ubuntu. Okay. So other one is useful command is like df, okay, which shows the disk space usage in human readable. Okay, example. It is very much important for you in your interview. For the most of the interview questions will be on this question, this command. Okay. So what does it indicate? Okay, let's say it is in human readable in the sense you can understand it easily, right? That's what the human readable here it is given. Okay, so we will go through it for now. Just you can go through it what it is. Du is something which displays the size of the file. Free space is something which displays the memory and swap usage. See, change, it is change mode. Okay, but they have given it mode. Okay, that is ch is change, mod is mode. If you want to change permissions or something like that, we'll be using this change mode. AWK is something which will print the first column. Let's say in our sheet, Excel sheet, we have first column, second, column wise in the tabular, how it is executed like that. If you give AWK, then it will print based on column wise. So how and all, we will go through it. But for now, you can just go through it. You can just skip it, not to worry about it. Cut, something as we have copy paste and cut in the same way here also. CD something replaces the first file with your second file. Okay. LN is again, it is for link. We have link right on our Excel sheet or Google sheet and all. So we can create a link with the LN. No hoops is something which will run your background process that ignores logouts. Even your system is logout, still the process is running on the background. For that, no hope is used. Cron tab is something which will schedule your jobs. Let's say you have given some message, early morning, 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock, your work should be done for you. So you can go, you can give, you can schedule your cron jobs for you for that, and your work is done. So these are the very basic commands I have given. So if something you have not understood, that's totally fine. But basic things like, till, file directory, network and process, user management, is enough. Okay, application or environment or console, system control, all those things is easy. Okay, but 4 things that totally fine from 4 to 8, not to worry. Okay, but what we will do first. Everyone are in the same field. Like you have your own things. Okay, whichever user you have given. First, we all will create one common directory. Okay, such that whenever we start a class, I will be telling, let's everyone go into Linux directory. So let's create with same file, same name. Okay, such that whenever I say you, it will be easy for everyone. So whichever file, common file, it's like everyday common work. Okay, so everyone, let's create mkdir Linux. Okay. mkdir Linux. Here what I'm doing, I'm creating a file. So I have created a directory. Then if I want to go to the directory, how do I go? cd Linux. Okay. Then you are into directory. ls you do nothing, no output, because there is no files in this. Okay. So let's come out of this. Okay, let's come out of Linux directory. So what I'll do, cd space ... enter. Right, let's check here. These are the folders, these are the directories which is present in this path. Okay, let's go through it. In which working directory I am, pwd. Okay, present working directory. So I'm into home, then I'm into puja. Right. Anyone has any doubt so far? Let's say if I want to come out of puja also, I have to go with cd space ... enter. You can see it here, home. Okay. So I'm into home folder directory. Now I want to check which are the, I want to check the list, okay, what all present in my home directory. So I'll say ls. So all these are present in the home directory. All these are directories which are present in the home. Okay. Let's say I want to come out of the home also. So I'll be doing cd dot dot. Okay. Let's say ls command. Yesterday, you remember we have discussed about this. We have been boot, okay, dev, etc. All these are inbuilt in the Linux. Okay. So everyone got this? Executed the commands? Yes.
Yes.
So you got the output as well? Okay. Now,
Yes, but it's less than yours. The LS list.
sorry, I didn't get. Yeah. Why? Because I have created, right? So I'll be taking classes for people, different file folders, everything. You will not have. That's totally fine. You will not have all this. I have created this. Not to worry about it. Okay. You go with home folder, home directory. Check ls. Okay. To go. Okay. Oh, 1 minute. CD. See, I am entering into Puja user, right? SU Puja. Enter. Okay. Now I want to show you. Okay. Again, project directory. Okay. Here I will say pwd where I am. Now you can see this. I'm into 3 folder. Okay. I'm into home, then Puja, then project. Right. Now I want to directly enter from project to home. I want to go to file back. I want to go. That time I will do cd space dot dot again slash dot dot. Then enter. You can see it now. Home. Like how many folder you want to go back, that many dot dot should be there. This thing you should keep in mind. Okay. Here, what did I do? I was into project pwd. I did. Then I understood where I am currently in the path. Then I have understood that I have to go back. Then I did cd space dot dot again slash dot dot. Okay. So I'm into home directory. Right. I believe everyone are clear with this. Now I want to clear my screen. What will I do?
Clear or CLS.
So I will type what? Clear. Right? Everything is clear. Now again I want to come out of this home. Then I have these many files. Okay. Let's say I want to enter into var. Then what I'll be doing? Yes. How do I enter into var? How do I enter into var?
CD var.
CD var.
Yeah. cd var. Okay. So I have entered into var. Then next, what will I do? Like I have to check the list, whatever present in the ls. What I'll do?
LS.
ls, right? So all these things are present in this. Let's say I want to enter into temp file now. See, whatever there in the directory only it will show. Let's say even though I'm into home directory, I will go to project directory. I can't go. Why? Because in that I can't, because whatever there in the file only I can see. Out of the file, even though I'm into home directory, out of the file I can't see. Directory I can't see. Okay. Okay. Here again I'm going here.
CD temp.
Why are some things highlighted with green and one are a little cyan color?
Yes, good question. See, all this you can see blue color, white color is not there so far. Blue color, right? Green color. Blue color, all are directories. Okay. Green color or something which is like hardcore. Okay. That one. Okay. I will tell the white color, red color also. Out of that, I'll just tell you. I was waiting who will ask this question. Good, you asked. Okay. So here you can see. You can see the files, right? Green color, blue color, red color, green color again. So all this, okay. White color are files. Green color or something which is hardcore. And red color is like something which is like, a zip compressed file. Okay. Here we have, here it is in red color because except root user, no one can delete that. Okay. But rest all, somebody who has sudo user can delete, but even sudo user cannot delete. Example. Okay. For that it is danger like zone type, red color. Okay. And then again here this only text is for compressed file. Okay. So blue color is again directories. Okay. Clear? So that's what the color will indicate you, stating what it is, how it is, and all. You can see it. Any doubts so far?
No. And root is the admin and sudo is the guest or the normal user.
Yeah. Sudo is something, uh, you will switch, has you will have a privilege for root user, like how you root user has privilege like that. So if you use sudo, then it will give you that permission for that particular session. So let's say if your permission denied, then your first question should come to your mind is you don't have permission. Okay. Like you should first, let's say if any packages you're downloading, then it will ask you sudo. Okay. If you're not using sudo, then you will ask permission denied. Okay. So first, if anything is not allowing, then first question which comes to our mind is sudo. Okay. That is the first concept. Okay. Sudo is a privilege given for the user as a root user. Okay. Root user is somebody who is the owner, right? How we have root account for AWS, right? Okay. The one who don't know, but I'm telling, in AWS also two users we have. One is IAM like user, okay, for with least privilege they have, and somebody who is root user. Okay, root user is only one person. Okay, let's say CEO of the company or somebody who will have that. Except him, very, 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 very less people will have, but somebody who is the owner of that particular application, right? So in the same way, here also we have root. Okay, that is sudo. Okay. So anyone has any doubt so far what we have discussed? I believe everyone, yesterday we have created our directory. Which is our directory? Yesterday we have created, right? Linux. Linux is our directory. So everyone are into directory? Yes? Fine. Everyone, we will create the files with same names. Okay, such that whenever I say we'll go into this file, we'll go into this file, or blah blah things, right? So it will be a common names for every one of us, not to get confused. So we'll try on this. Okay. Once you do your own projects, or you want to practice, then you can do it in another directory, not to disturb in this directory. Okay. Fine. So yeah. So yesterday what I said, like now I want to check the present working directory. What do I do?
PWD.
PWD.
Okay. So now we are into home. Okay. Puja user and Linux directory. Okay. Now when we go with ls, right? So there's nothing there, right? Now what we will do, we will create a file that is our first module, that vim and nano. Okay. We will do an hands-on on it today. So first I will tell. Okay. Then after like one topic or one thing, whatever I say command, I will wait for 1 minute or 2 minutes. You tell if you have any problem, then I'll go with the next one. Okay. While I'm explaining, let's not interrupt, such that it's not confusion for others. Okay. I will definitely take your point, but once the topic is completed. Okay. Fine. So fine. I'll wait for everything. Whenever I do one command, I'll wait for you people. If you're not getting, I'll answer your questions. Okay. Fine. First, today topic, what we are going to do is Vim. Okay. I want to go through the theory first. Okay. As I said, 20 percentage will be theory and 80% practical. I will go through theory first, what I'm going to teach today. And I believe like everyone has this document, right? In document, everything I have mentioned step by step what you have to do. You have to just take that command, and everyone, it's a request for everyone. If the command is really big, then you can just copy paste, but very small command, try to type, because it will be a practice for you. Okay. Okay. So you can see this, right?
Yes.
My screen is visible, I believe. Yeah. So first is Vim and Nano. As everyone know, are aware of Vim, right? Vim is something which is like it's like VI improved is highly configurable text editor used to create and edit the file in Linux, Unix and Linux. Okay, Unix is before Linux. Okay, so but Linux also work on the functionality of Unix. Okay, but not to worry, our concept is Linux. Let's concentrate on Linux. Okay, first VI also was there. Today also the we can it will support. We can use VI, but Vim is the updated version. So we will go with Vim only. Okay. So it's an open, improved version of the older VI editor and is very powerful once mastered. So most of the things whenever we work on this. This is one of the main concept. Okay, so every developer, whatever they want to save their file, this is the command when they use. Okay, so we are going to do that in few minutes. Next, how to open the file. So let's say VI or Vim. Okay, I have given file.txt, right? So this is what the file name, whatever file name we are giving for project 1, project 2, whatever, it's a file name. Okay, opens the files, it's file which exists, creates a new one. Okay, so here what does it says? It will create or exits a new one. Okay, and either it create whatever, if let's say the file present, if I give it Vim, it will open. Otherwise, if nothing is there, I have to add it and save. Okay, I will tell what I mean to say. Okay, I'll show you what I was trying to tell. Again, modes in Vim. Again, which are three types of modes. One is normal mode, that is default used for navigation and commands. Another one is insert mode for inserting or editing text. Okay. Another one is command mode for saving or quitting, etc. Okay. All this I will tell in practical, not to worry. Okay. Other one, basic Vim commands is I is for insert before cursor, capital I, insert at the beginning of the line, A is append after cursor, okay, capital is at the end. Okay. O again, open a new file below current line and exist. All this we will do practically. Don't worry about this. Okay. Escape is something when we go with escape insert mode. Again, here, if you want to search something in Vim, right, we have on Google, right, we have search option or something like that. Here also, if I want to control if I do, then I search a particular word like that. Here also we have option as it's an all command. So we give command like example / and the proper word, whatever we are giving. Let's say I am typing, I'm searching by name test. So I will give this word / then word, then search particular word. Okay. Again, question mark. So here it is showing search forward for word, search backward for word. Okay. What it is, we will do it. Don't worry. Okay. Again, replace text in Vim. If you want to replace anything, then we follow this command. Examples I have given. Okay. If we follow GC, rest these two commands are similar, but why C is added, that also I will tell. Okay. I have mentioned the description also. What does it mean? Next one, saving and quitting Vim. Okay. So how do we save the file? We quit the file. All those we will see. Okay. Yeah. And in this again, if I want to cut, copy, paste, which are the command I have given. If I want to undo, if I want to redo, which are the commands I have given. Okay. So how do we compare the file? That also we will see. Okay. So this is all about Vim. If you know this Vim is more than enough. Okay. There are other many more things, but many more things is not required. Whatever is required, we are just discussing about it. Okay. So more than that, we will not be using much of the commands on Vim. Okay. Next, Vim. How we have save file Vim like that, we have nano also. Okay. Nano is a simple beginner friendly text editor in Linux. Okay. It opens the terminal, easy to use than Vim. Okay. Vim might be complicated. Okay. It is easier than Vim, it says nano. Okay. So how do we save the file? All right. How do we open the file? All those commands I have given. So we will do it for now. Just go through it. Okay. We will do it practically. You will understand better understanding. Search and replace. If you want to search, then Control plus W, then type the word. If you want to replace it, then press Control plus /. Okay. So if you want to undo it, Alt plus U. If you want to redo, then Alt plus E. Okay, so these are the commands I have given. This file I have given you to save. Okay, now let's everyone, we will save this file only. Which file? This file. Okay, I have given file name CSV file. Okay, everyone should copy paste. Let's say everyone with me, you can do this. Okay, 1 minute. So I'll take this file. I'll copy. Okay, you also can copy with me. Okay, everyone can copy with me. Same thing. Okay, copy this. Then we'll go here. Okay. So far we have understood what is what are the few commands, what it indicates, and how does it work. Okay. Now we will do it practically. Here, first, what did I do? Vim. Will it work? It will say, okay, fine. Let's say I'm writing something. Okay. But if I'm saving the file, it will not. It will give file name is not there. No file name, right? Without file name, it will not indicate. Okay. It will not give. Okay. Not to worry. I will tell all those things. Okay. That is different story. I'm only telling you if you're not giving the file name, your file is not saved, right? So what I'm doing, vim space, I will give CSV. Okay. So I believe everyone are on the same page. Enter. Okay. So we have here all this tilt or something new file. It's CSV new. Matlab, there is no file on this name, right? So what I should do? First, I should go with I mode. Nothing to type, no control, no shift, nothing. Just type I. This should go into insert mode. Okay. Then right click. Copy paste will not work here. Control C, Control V will not work. So you should go with. Oh, sorry. This is okay. This is not copy. Right click. Just right click. Okay. Then everyone with me. Shift both the hands. Okay. Thumb, shift, index finger, escape at once. Okay. Shift, escape, then colon. Again, I repeat. Shift, escape, colon. All these three fingers should work together. Shift, escape. In one from left hand, right, the colon, right? You have to get this symbol. W is save. Q is what? Quit. Okay. Then enter. If I want to, as I said, if I want to view the file, I will use cat. What is that? CSV. So I can view the file, right? Yes. So far, anyone has any doubt? Let me know, because next what we are doing is based inside the file. We are searching how it works, everything we are going to do. Anyone has any doubt in this? All are clear? Okay, fine. Thank you. So what we will do? We will go inside the file. If I want to go inside the file, again what I will do? CSV. Okay, enter. Now what I'll do? I want to search a file. Okay, what I want to search a one word. Okay, let's say Tori. Tori I want to search, right? So how do I search? I will give /. Okay, I will give Tori. So you can see, right? Tori, I can see the word. I can search the name Tori. Okay, let's say I am giving small t and searching the word. It will not reflect. Why? Because it will not support. You should give the exact word. Even though if you are typing R capital or something, it will not give you the output. So it should be the proper word, right? So this is when I search with /, right? Again. But now, now I want to go with question mark. Okay. As I said, question mark. Okay. Story. So what is the difference between slash and question mark? Slash is something which will give from the above, like from the beginning. Okay, it will give your search in from the beginning. But when you give question mark, it will start from the bottom. That is the difference between slash and a question mark. Okay, again I repeat, Here, what did I explain so far? I have given here. I is when you go with insert before cursor. That's what we did, right? Again, if you are searching for a word, then search word forward for word. But means forward in the sense whatever word comes from the beginning. Next, if you want to go with the backward, then you should go with question mark. Okay, this is the difference between slash and question mark. Any doubt so far? Anyone? So if you want to go back, let's say slash is there, right? If you want to go back, there's a normal back forward slash. Okay. Let's say I have given colon. Okay. Or something. It's again backslash. That's it. Or sometimes if it is not going, go with escape. Either of the thing is fine. Okay. Now, next, I want to replace this name. I want to replace Tori with test123. Okay. So what I'll do? Which command? I will go with colon percentage yes slash. Okay. Old name with the new name. First should be old name. What you want to replace? I want to replace Tori with the test. I want to replace the new name with test. Test123 will keep. Okay. Slash G. Enter. So you can see test123, wherever Tori was there, test123 it replaced. Okay. Next. But I want to know, I don't want my test to replace all files at once to replace. I want each time when it is replacing, let's say test123 is in my first line, then it is in 7th line, then it is in 100th line or whatever it is. I don't want it to be replaced at once. Each time it should ask me permission. So at that time, what I will be using? I'll use the command slash colon slash yes slash test. Let's consider test123. I want to replace with the demo. Okay. Slash same command. All command is same. Okay. G. Okay. Not instead of that, not to get confused. We'll go with Thori only. Okay. Then G, C. If all command is same, at the end you are adding C. Okay. That time what you will do? Enter. Now here it has not replaced. It is asking you replace with Thori. You want yes or no? Or you want to quit? What do you want to do? Right? So I am saying yes. I want to. Second time I'm saying don't replace. I'll give yen. Third time again it is asking me wherever the names is there. Let's say 100 times. It will ask you 100 times. Okay. But if you want to replace all at once, then without C, you should give the command. Okay. Then I'm saying yes. End. Right? Anyone has any doubt so far? So I believe everyone are executing the commands with me. Okay. Fine. Let's say we have thousands of lines. Example. Okay. 500 lines only. You want to go in 359 line. At that line you have to go. Okay. So, or, particular, from there you want to go the beginning or from the beginning you want to come at the bottom. So that time, if let's say I'm into 118th line, right? My cursor is in the 118 line. I want to come at the 128. So what I'll be doing? I'll use Shift A. Sorry. 1 minute. It has in. Where's my cursor? Okay. Where's cursor? Okay. So it is in the beginning, right? My cursor is the first line. Okay, in the first line. So I'm typing G. You can see Shift G. When I type Shift G, my cursor is you have to see this, only this. Okay. Now I want to go at the top line. That time what I will do? I will type only 2 times GG. G. Your cursor is at the top. Again, I want to come back. Shift G. Cursor is down. I want to go to the first line. GG. In the beginning. Right? So these are the commands to understand like where you have to go, what you have to do, and all. Now it is very small line, so that's fine, right? In the when you go and do your files, when you go and save your codes, that time the lines are very big. Okay, they are it might be JSON format. There are so many other formats. Okay, that time you want to go with a particular file, so you want to go at the top, you want to come down, bottom, or you want to search the error or whatever theory in the log, right? That time these are the commands which will help you. Okay, so I believe this is clear. Anyone has any doubt? Okay. So next I'm going with nano. Okay, so if I want to again, nano is also same like this. Okay, but here what we will do, we will go with sudo nano. Why I'm using sudo? Because I want to tell Linux you have the root privilege. So I'm using sudo nano and our test. We will give test. Okay. So it will ask password. So this is the interface. Then it did not ask anything, but here you no need to add enter I or insert mode, nothing like that. You can directly type hi. This is my first test. Okay. Now I am saying I will save the file. Okay. I will save the file. 1 minute. We will. Okay. How do I save the file? First, Control O, enter, Control X. Again, I repeat, Control O, enter, Control X. Okay. Then my file is saved. Now I want to check. So I got the output, right? This is my first test. Okay. Then next, what's next, right? So let's say you want, as I say, one thing I forgot here. Okay. I said you have to differentiate between one file to other file, right? We have created only one file. So we will create one more file and we will differentiate between those two files. Okay. So let's create by the name. I will go with city. First, I will create a city. Why did it give me that? Because I did not enter insert mode. Okay, I have to do it because otherwise it will not take it. Bangalore. No. Yeah, so I'm saving the file. Again, I'll go with state file. Okay, I'll create. I'll give Karnataka, Kerala, Tamil Nadu. What else? AP, MP, MH. Then save the file. Right. Now I want to differentiate between these two. Which one? Differentiate between city and state. You can see the difference between let's say if you want to check anything on any file or something like that, this would be our command. Then, okay, diff the file names. Anyone have any file? Sorry, anyone have any doubt? Yes. Anyone has any doubt in this so far? Okay, fine. If no, then I will ask each person to show me the output. Okay. So I will give you 2 minutes of time. 6:38. Okay. So randomly, I'll be asking. So show me the output. What so far, whatever we did. Okay. Okay. Anyone there? Hi, hello. Fine. Litika, you can share your screen. Or else you can share the screenshot here in the channel. Okay, that you have done it. I want the file. Give me the difference between Vim file. If you sit quiet, I don't understand whether you have understood or should I go ahead or no. Anything? Am I fast? Anything. I'm okay to tell very slow also. Is anyone listening to the class first of all?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
And tell
Yes,
speak
Pooja.
something. No, if only I am doing and going out, there is no use. I'm doing for you. If you're not getting, then at least show me the screenshot. Screen, no, give your yes.
Very hard to catch the commands first of all. So that's why we cannot show anything.
Okay, no problem.
Because
That's
you
fine.
just before you, of course, you are experienced person. You do your teaching skills very too fast. Maybe you say just before copy and paste here and there and something, right? So in beginning, I cannot catch the information.
Fine, no problem. Fine. That's fine. If you are feeling that, then we'll go slow. Okay. Let's go back.
Okay,
Till now,
Yeah,
we have created.
Because hands of experience. Thank you, Subja. Thanks for understanding.
No problem. I really understand. That's what. See, if you tell only, I understand. Otherwise, I feel like I am doing everything okay. So I will go ahead, right? We'll do it slowly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes. So far,
Okay.
from where should I start? Tell me that. Sajid will go little slow. Yes, Shiva.
Sorry, Pooja. Actually, my laptop was restarted 10 minutes before some technical issue. It was restarted. Actually, I missed that last 10 minutes class.
Okay, no problem. We are starting it again from the beginning. No problem.
Yeah, because you said something about copy and paste. Because my laptop was restarted unexpectedly.
Okay, got it.
I didn't catch your point. I mean, how to copy and paste.
Yes, ma'am. Please tell me
Oh,
how to copy.
yeah. Yes. Enter. Okay, fine. I got it. Thank you so much. That's what I need answers from you. If no doubts means I'll go ahead, right? I need you to interrupt in between and tell we have not understood. That is the main point, right?
But one more, Pooja. Actually, I have more doubts. Can I ask this is a correct thing or is there any other class I can ask or simultaneously I can ask whenever if I get a doubt I can ask immediately or
Yes, Siva. Let's say I'm doing about Vim. Let's complete that. Then you can ask if you have doubt, right? I will give time for you, right?
Okay.
Why I'm saying because believe me, Linux is commands. Without commands, without practicing, no use. Believe me,
But
no
is there
use.
any shortcut to remember the commands?
Nothing. You will remember once you go on doing continuously. Everything is not. Yeah. It's like in college days happens, right? Before exam, we write 2 nights, we study and finish, we'll pass. It's not like that. It's really practice. Okay, fine.
Right.
Everyone, we have Linux directory. Tell me yes or no, or thumbs up. Anything works, but tell me something. If you are
Yes,
quiet, then
Pooja.
definitely I'm quiet.
No.
We are into Linux.
Yes.
Directly.
Okay, fine. One thing, I will go back out of this. I'll create one more directory because I'm already there in this now. So everything is saved correctly, for me. So I will create one more Linux one directory and I will show everything from the beginning. Okay?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Pooja, I did the difference. You want to see?
Sorry?
I got the difference one.
Yes.
The
Thank
you
you
were
so
asking
much.
to
You
show.
can
I
share the
can show.
screenshot. A screenshot in the chat.
Okay.
Actually, it's not allowing Pooja. I also tried. It's showing you can't send messages because you are not a member of the chat.
No problem. On WhatsApp. We have WhatsApp. Send on WhatsApp. No
Okay.
problem.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, fine. Not to worry about it. You can share on WhatsApp, please. Fine. Everyone are in this directory. Yes, it should be an interactive class, please. Okay, such that otherwise I get demotivated and that you have either not understood anything. What I should do, I don't know. Okay, so I really request everyone to interact. Okay, we are here to learn. Okay, fine. I believe everyone are in the same directory. Linux 1 is mine. Ignore that one. Okay. Okay. Fine. What I said theory at least understood or no? Simple. Okay, don't worry about theory. Vim is something we are saving the file. Clear? Everyone are clear with the topic what we are doing today?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Vim and nano both work similar. Okay. Few changes in nano, few changes in Vim. That is only difference. Okay. Fine. Now everyone type with me command Vim. Done?
Okay. Yes,
ma'am.
CSV. CSV. Okay.
Hmm.
Vim. CSV.
Yes.
Then just enter. Enter button. Enter.
Okay.
Okay. Everyone, let's go back to the document. Okay.
Okay.
And in the document, last page, you can see my screen. I have given in the last page. I don't know which page number, but last only you get. Okay.
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 So take from there, copy paste. Copy full till 118, 128 line number.
128.
Ha, yeah. Copy till there. Copy. Control C here. Control C. Okay. ठीक है.
Pooja,
Yes.
Pooja, how
Yes,
to copy
yes.
and paste? How to copy and paste?
That I will tell. Here you have copied na. Here Control C only. Okay. But when we go with the terminal, Ubuntu terminal. Okay. Just right click. We have the touchpad. No touchpad. What we call. If anyone is using mouse, then right click to the mouse. Touchpad. Right click. Right click. Paste. Just you do right click. It will get. Clear? Anyone did not get this?
No, I didn't get it. How to copy and paste the Word documents?
Word document in the sense? Okay, this you copied. Control C you did, Shiva?
Yeah, Control C. I mean, my laptop Control C is right.
Yeah, Control C on your laptop, Control C. If no, then give me your access. I will tell you. Give me. We do have access, right? If you're not able to do, anyone did not understand, give me your access. I will tell you. We have on this Teams, right? Option we have.
Yeah,
Take
yeah.
control.
1 minute. Yeah. Can I share my screen?
Yes. Share your screen. Give me access.
Okay. You can see my screen.
Yes.
Yeah, here how to copy and paste because the one you showed in the Word documents, I don't know how to select.
Okay. I have asked you take control. Give me access for your laptop.
Okay.
Give. Okay. Can you take me to the document where you have the document? Oh, wait, 1 minute. 1 minute. First, we have to go. We are saving the file, right? We cannot directly copy here. We have to go with Vim. Okay.
Okay.
Then, before that, wait. We have to first. Do you have any directory here? You have, right?
Yes.
We should go with the first. We will go. You have these many directory. Matlab Linux is directory, Shiva is directory, data is directory. White color, what we are seeing, that is data, that is file. Okay. Now we all are doing in one directory only. That is Linux. Okay. Enter.
Okay.
Okay. So what did I do now? I went for I have entered into this Linux directory. Now I want to check the list. There is nothing, nor data, nor file. There is no file, there is no directory. Okay.
Okay.
Now, what I should do? I will create a file. That's what we are doing today. Okay. So for that, what I'm
Okay.
doing, I'm typing vim.
Vim
Okay.
CSV.
Vim CSV. Enter. Okay. This is the output. Now, where is the document? If I'm not wrong, the year. Where is the document I have shared?
Yeah, that's why I'm asking.
I have given the access also in the channel. I have given na WhatsApp channel.
Oh, WhatsApp channel. Huh?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. You can give me. You can request me. I will give you the access.
Here.
This only. Yeah. Before the mail ID, I have given this. Yes.
Which one? This one?
Yeah. I have saved also. I have pinned that. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. This one.
This is
Okay?
what I was asking. Okay.
Yeah. 1 minute. Okay. Fine. I'll do Control C. Then go back to my terminal. I'll go back to my terminal and then I'll just